Guys, they said Queen Naomi breaks down in tears when Dr. Elizabeth was begging her to please, no matter the circumstances, that she should not retreat nor surrender because she have lost something special all because of this fight. We do know that ever since Dr. Elizabeth enters the palace, she have been supporting her husband. According to her, they say she told Queen Naomi that after that dream, they said Queen Naomi had a dream and called her and they prayed and prayed and prayed. But after some time, what will happen will happen. They say she lost the pregnancy. Then, in her words, they said she begged Queen Naomi to make a promise to her never to surrender nor retreat on this fight to return back to her glory. The second Naomi was asking her, what is her interest? Why is she so bent on ensuring that she returns back to the palace? They said Dr. Lizzie was telling her that when she got married to Kabiyesi, she find out that one, Kabiyesi is a good man and deserves to be happy. But whenever he is alone, all he thinks and talks about happens to be how his only son is out there, you know, doing as in being raised by another while he is healthy and hearty and alive, a whole king like him. You know, they said he is always worried about Tadenikawo being outside, how much he loves Queen Naomi, how everything happened, that he cannot explain it, that they were enjoying the marriage, all of a sudden, a lot of things happened, that he can't even explain how everything happened and how he ended up with all of these women. They say that is what he always laments about Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo. And Dr. Elizabeth find out that without these two, the Kabiyesi's happiness can never be complete. And because when Kabiyesi is happy, he gives in his best. They said if you are around Kabiyesi when he is 100% happy, you will enjoy him the more, you know. And they said Dr. Elizabeth was telling Queen Naomi that she keeps monitoring Kabiyesi, and he find out that Kabiyesi is always sad because of the condition that Tadenikawo is in his life. And there is nothing she can do rather than finding a way to ensure that he makes his happiness to be complete, knowing that the only thing that can make his happiness to be complete is seeing Tadenikawo in his palace and seeing Queen Naomi being right there. And we all know that Tadenikawo can never be given to Ooni of Ife at this age. And in order for Tade to be in the palace, Queen Naomi must be there. And it is very difficult to achieve. So that is why they said Dr. Elizabeth started coming up with different ideas. First, making the wife to leave the palace. They said that idea, in as much as there was a time we heard that Kabiyesi's father told Kabiyesi about it and he said no to that. They said it was Dr. Elizabeth who brought it up the second time. And at that time, Kabiyesi was finding it so difficult, although he knew that it is going to be very, very difficult, especially when some royal-blooded are involved among the wives. So, and Dr. Elizabeth is telling Queen Naomi the reason she is telling her all of this is such that she will know that most of the things that happened, that Kabiyesi did not do it with his clear eyes. That he keeps saying it, that he doesn't know how all of this started and how he ended up where he is today. And this is to tell you that they really manipulated him big time. He loves Queen Naomi so dearly. Even if he doesn't love Queen Naomi that much, he wouldn't want his only son to be out there. Yes, that is to tell you that they really manipulated him. But Dr. Elizabeth is telling Queen Naomi that, see, the fight is too much, but I want you to make a promise to me that no matter how fierce the whole situation will be, that you will return back to the palace. Because if you fail to return back to the palace, she will forever mourn her baby, because they say she lost 2 months old baby because of this fight. That in her dream, someone punched her in her stomach, telling her that you will die in this Queen Naomi's process. That was what they said the person told her. And when she woke up, she started having stains. And before you know it, that was how she lost that pregnancy. Then she was begging Queen Naomi to please, that in as much as she did not achieve anything and achieve you coming back to the palace, That will be her greatest happiness. That if Queen Naomi give up right now, that all her fight will be in vain. And you know that they will not stop fighting her. Because if not for Queen Naomi, she knows how to live in a state like this, that she will just be quiet. No matter what is going on, nobody will hear what she said. No matter how rough the situation will be, highest thing, she will just fly out and spend some time. When the situation is calm, she will just return back. She's a quiet person. You know, she's telling Queen Naomi that this whole fight is going on. They are now fighting her as if they are fighting Queen Naomi because she is in support of Queen Naomi's return. That there is nothing she have not done to ensure that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace. That Queen Naomi should please not let her down by giving up when the situation gets so worst, because the situation is getting worse by the day. But Queen Naomi should make a promise to her. They said Queen Naomi was just holding her hands, shedding tears. Queen Naomi was shedding tears because of all that she have gone through because of her. Do you know what it means to lose a baby? And they said she have been praying for this baby, going to from hospitals to hospital, church to church. Even there was a time we heard that Olori TikTok was mocking her, telling her that why are you going to church for baby if you want Queen Naomi back and all of that. They said they mocked her big time. But all I know is that that is not the end of it all. God is going to bless her in a way that it will surprise everyone. And one thing we should know in this life is that it's not all the babies that used to come to us that will stay. There are some that will come and they will go out while they are still pregnancy. Some will come, we give birth to them, sometimes we lose them, but that is not our prayer, but it do happens. That is reality for you. And whether you believe it or not, it is happening. It is happening to so many people. So anyhow you see life, you take it. The only thing you should do in this life is to live a righteous life, keep your hands clean, and don't be among the gang up that is fighting against anyone. In due time, all your blessings will get to you. So they said Dr. Lizzie is begging Queen Naomi that on no account should you give up. You know? And they said Queen Naomi was encouraging her that she is going to try her best. That she is no longer the same Queen Naomi that she was many years back. That had it been she is this learned by then, she would have taken things how will I put it? She would have known the best thing to do at that situation. But only thing is that at the end of the whole thing, it is the will of God that will be done. That she believed that that is how God have programmed her life. You know, that it is only the will of God that will be done. They said they were shedding tears. Tears, how will I put it? Oh, all I know is that at the end of this whole story, they will come out victoriously. See these two, they will be the only wife of Kabiyesi in future time. All of them that came through the window, they are going to leave the marriage the same way they entered it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share my video. Bye. Love you guys.